Boardgames 4K.
Hello, welcome back. This is the final part of our entire run through of our board gaming collection, and you'll be pleased to know that this is coming to an end. We've been through we've got a few kiddies games upstairs, but you don't want to know about Wiggly Worm, do you? Or do you? Maybe it's going to be a part 14, but this is the final part. We're going to run through our last few games. It's going to be a very quick one, and let's hop to it. Right, so down here we've got Summoner Wars. This is a two-player, well, I don't know, sort of it says it's the expandable card game of tactical combat, right? So it's so you've got these cards with these factions, and you'll be moving your troops around the board like troops of cards on this board, and it's a very popular game. You know, it's spawned loads and loads of expansions, loads of extra factions for this game, and it's all right. We don't play it as much as a lot of people. We don't really get a lot of two-player games to the table, but it's still a fantastic two-player game. So here we've got Total Action Football. This is a kid's game. You got these plastic footballers with a spring-loaded mechanism, and you push down on their head to flick the ball, and it's quite clever. It's very basic. It's not the most fantastic game in the world. It comes on this. It's a pain in the ass to set up because it comes on this sort of felt pitch, and you've got to set it up every time. You've got to put these barriers around the edge and slot them all together, and it's a real pain in the neck to put together. But my kids like it, and it's quite interesting, I suppose. So over here we've got Escape the Dark Castle. This is a game that is sort of based on those sort of Final Fantasy game books. So you've got a deck of cards, and you'll be flipping these cards over, entering a dark castle, and trying to sort of negotiate the traps and monsters in the dark castle. And a lot of people, I think Tom Vassell said this was really like a really shit game, but we really enjoy it. We enjoy it so much that we backed the deluxe version with the big box and all the scenarios in there, and it's a wonderful game. We have done an unboxing of this, I think. Have we done a playthrough? Maybe we've done a playthrough. I don't know, I can't remember, but it's still pretty good, right? So here's Betrayal Legacy. This is another Legacy game that we haven't played, and with all Legacy games, we're just going to wait until my kids grow up so we can burn through this in a week. And it's a game by Rob Davio. It's based on the Betrayal House on the Hill there. So we don't know much about it. It's obviously sort of a horror theme game, sort of haunted house type thing, with a legacy aspect, obviously. Don't need me to tell you that, do you? So so that's that. Right. So there's Pluck in Pairs. This is a sort of party game where you'll be trying to sort of match different pictures together. As you do, there's a naked chicken there. So so you've got, it's a bit like that compatibility. You'll be trying to sort of match 5 pairs from certain images on the table in a certain amount of time, and it's all right. It's another one of them sort of quite weak party games, but there you go. So here's Guess the Mess. This is a game that we haven't played. It's by the same guys that done Time's Up and Pluck in Pairs. We don't really know what it's about. We keep on wanting to play this one. It's meant to be quite good, but I really don't know what it's about or anything at all. So there's another version of Time's Up, the classic party game. We really like Time's Up. If you haven't played it, it's about time that you played it before you're, I'm going to say it, time's up, right? So there you go. We've talked about this one loads of times. Ultimate Showdown. This is a surprisingly fantastic party game where you've got a deck of cards with all these celebrities and superhero characters, or just different types of people, like from popular culture, and you'll be pitting them against each other and arguing about who is the best at cooking, or who would make the best burglar, or who would be the best at basketball, or different things, you know. And you'll be arguing amongst yourselves, and you'll be bidding on these characters, and eventually you'll be narrowing them down to the final 2, and you'll be getting points for sort of I don't know, sort of guessing correctly sort of thing. And it's absolutely wonderful. You get a load of banter with this one, and I don't know, we haven't seen it available in the UK, but we had to have this imported from the United States, and it really is a fantastic party game for up to 8 players. So there you go. So here we go. This is the Dragon and Flagon. This is a bar brawling game where you'll be setting up these sort of obstacles like chairs, tables, and different things. You'll be moving. It's a programming game. You'll be moving these characters around this sort of medieval fantasy pub, and you'll be having a bar brawl. And it's mildly interesting. It's not as good as what they said it was when we picked it up, And it's again, it's a pain in the bum to set up, and it's a programming game, so I don't know if it really works that well for the sort of frenetic, dynamic aspects of a bar brawl. All right. Finally, we've got Dave, so we're not going to bother turning this up, so the other way out. We haven't played this game. It caused quite a bit of buzz at the time of its printing, and we haven't played it. We picked it up in a fire sale for about a £5, and yeah, there you go. So we don't know much about it. Oh, we got a couple of got them Arcana, big miniatures here, which is a shame that it's gone out of print. So we got a couple of those. We're missing one of them, the Oracle Colossus, I think. But yeah, Golem Arcana is really good. And with that, I think that is the end of our run through. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, and we've missed some episodes, we've collated these videos in a playlist. So if you've missed any, go and have a look. And as always, let us know what you think about any of the games that you've seen here, and leave a comment in the section down below. And we'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.